It please the court, opposing counsel, members of the jury. All the symptoms were there, but Dr. Coulter failed to diagnose them. In just 90 minutes, an emergency room doctor successfully diagnosed Miss Bo Bridger with trichinosis, something that Dr. Coulter failed to do over the course of 3 long weeks. Even though that during those 3 weeks, Miss Bo Bridger was exhibiting key symptoms of this terrible illness. The truth is that Dr. Coulter was not paying attention. Dr. Coulter missed this diagnosis. And as a result, my client is incapacitated, dealing every day with long-term brain and motor issues. Now, as my co-counsel explained earlier, this is a case of comparative negligence, and the defense has failed to meet the burden in their claim against my client. Dr. Coulter's office knew that Miss Bo Bridger was eating raw. In fact, you heard the nurse practitioner, Danny, testify to Miss Bo Bridger herself raising the topics of raw meat during one of her office visits. You heard testimony regarding an email sent by Jamie Bo Bridger's father to Dr. Coulter's office, specifically stating that he believed his daughter was eating raw meat. Now, in terms of our burden, for the entire 3 weeks that Miss Bo Bridger was sick, all the symptoms of trichinosis were there. But Dr. Coulter failed to diagnose them. That, ladies and gentlemen, is negligence. That is Dr. Coulter breaching the standard of care. In the beginning of tonight's trial, my co-counsel had also asked you to pay close attention to the evidence presented. I'd like to review those points now. Tonight, you heard from Miss Bo Bridger's father, Jamie Bridger, who testified to the 3 long weeks of her illness, the multiple incorrect treatments, and the key symptoms of trichinosis that were there. The intense muscle pain, the swelling of the face and the eyes, and a high fever. He also testified to sending an email to Dr. Coulter stating that Bo Bridger was eating raw. You also heard from Mary Lewis, the office manager. In fact, Mary Lewis is an employee of Dr. Coulter, who is now testifying on behalf of the plaintiff. And even she was worried that Miss Bo Bridger wasn't getting any better. Yet Dr. Coulter never sent her to see a specialist. Dr. Hart from the emergency room testified to Miss Bo Bridger suffering from intense muscle pain and swelling of the face and the eyes. However, Dr. Coulter never held a full examination on her intense muscle pain. Dr. Coulter never charted the swelling of the face and the eyes. Dr. Hart also explained that prednisone, a long-term medication that Bo was on, is known to suppress fevers. However, Dr. Coulter, the doctor who prescribed her this medication for over 10 years, failed to account for it when measuring her fever. Now, you just heard from the defense. They came up here telling you what's missing matters, but the only thing that's missing in tonight's case is Dr. Coulter missing the diagnosis. Bo Bridger is incapacitated due to the negligence of Dr. Coulter. So as you go into that jury room to deliberate, we ask that you keep Bo Bridger at the forefront of your minds. Because she is no longer able to make or communicate decisions for herself, that responsibility now falls to you. We then respectfully ask that you return a verdict in favor of the plaintiff, Bo Bridger, finding Dr. Coulter's family medicine negligent. Thank you.